Now then, we are just getting the news in. There's the caption. Lewis Hamilton has won there in China, and it means that now I think he's 7 points ahead in the Drivers' Championship. But the championship, as we must emphasise, still up for grabs. He got a 7-point lead over Massa. We are going to get more on that in just a moment. I think we can talk to him straight away. In fact, Mike Bushell has rushed to the studio.
Yes.
So, raced in.
Yes, exactly.
Got round the curves, didn't spin off.
Yeah,
Tell us what's going on.
It basically means the champagne is on ice, but it's still very much in Lewis Hamilton's fridge, if you like. He's now got a 7-point lead going, as you said, Nick, going into the final race in Brazil. But he hasn't won it today like he was hoping, because his main rival for the title, the driver's title, Felipe Massa, finished second and picked up enough points to deny him the title today. So what it does mean, though, in Brazil, it's going to be hard there as well, because it's Felipe Massa's home Grand Prix and have all the support behind him. But what it does mean is if Lewis Hamilton just finishes in the top 5, that's all he has to do. Doesn't matter where Massa finishes then, Lewis Hamilton would be the youngest ever world drivers' champion.
And what sort of race did he drive? It sounds as though it was perfect. Was it perfect?
It was perfect, pretty much from the team point of view. His pit stops were excellent, very fast. He got off to a great start, unlike in Japan, where he blew it really on before the first corner, and the other drivers overtook him. This time, he got to that first corner safely, still ahead, and it continued like that for the rest of the race. It wasn't that he was holding back either. I heard the commentators saying that he was still driving in his usual way, giving 110%, but luckily for him, there weren't any problems in front of him to distract him or make the red mist descend, and so he got round safely enough, even though he was still driving pretty much on the edge, and that's why he was very quick going round.
Now, just to sort of set it in context, you say be the youngest ever. I mean, he's just astonishing. He's a phenomenon, this fellow, isn't he?
Absolutely, considering that he came so close last year in his rookie season in Formula One. That would have been incredible, and he was so close, but of course, last year in China, it all went wrong when he ended up, I think, after 30 laps in the gravel as he was coming into a pit stop. It was raining then, so that could have haunted him today. That could have played on his mind, but no, he has shown that he really has matured in his second year, and there have been mistakes along the way this year when the fuel pipe got stuck, but he's come through those, and all the criticism he's had this week as well, he's shown that he's man enough to shrug those off.
He's not that popular among other drivers,
well,
but perhaps that's not surprising since he's beaten them so often.
He said that he'd rather be in this position where other drivers are having a go at him, because he said it's happened to the greats before. Michael Schumacher was never very popular when he was at the top because he was always winning, it was boring, he was monopolising the whole Grand Prix scene. Lewis Hamilton would love to be in that same situation. Yes, this week alone, four other drivers have been having a go at him. Fernando Alonso actually coming out and saying, I'd rather someone else win it rather than Lewis Hamilton. Jacques Villeneuve saying, I think Robert Kubica would be a better winner because he's done better driving a slower car. Incredible, really, to have a knock at someone so young in the sport. But Lewis Hamilton says that just makes him more determined, more stronger to go forward and prove them all wrong, as he has done today, although, of course, it's not in the bag just yet. He's still got to keep his cool for one last race in Brazil, and that is going to be harder because he'll have the whole Brazilian crowd behind Massa, willing him to make a mistake on every bend, on every corner. He'll see their faces, won't they, if he ever looks up.
Mike, thank you for the moment.
Great drama, though.
Indeed, indeed.